viewers, there's been an update to TrainSim World 5, which should have rolled out to everybody by now. I'm a little bit late on getting this one out and I apologise for that, I've just had some other stuff to do. As usual, I read these articles to improve the accessibility of the information for those who can't or don't want to visit the TrainSim World forums. Right, let's get into the update. Let's skip over the TLDR version and get into the full changelog. In the core, fixed an issue where the upgrade menu pop-up was displaying the wrong items and the prices weren't always visible. Fixed an issue on PS5 where the cursor would not be visible when viewing digital screens up close. Fixed an issue on PlayStation and Epic Games where the Cajon Pass trophy pass-out wasn't unlocking after completing 10 services. As a note, this may unlock earlier than expected, but you should now be able to earn this achievement. Adjusted pre-order decals to be visually correct, outlined arrow and decal map. Achievements, fixed an issue on Epic Games where multiple achievements were not unlocking across various TSW5 content, particularly drive X miles within the speed limit achievements and completing services for San Bernardino/Cajon Pass. Photo mode, fixed an issue where the player could fall out of the world when exiting photo mode. West Coast Main Line, removed floating trees in the sky at Watford Junction. Updated Wembley Central Station so that the player can now navigate between platforms 5 and 6 using the stairs. Fixed an incorrect texture on tunnel ceiling near Wembley Central. Grass sounds will no longer play when walking on platforms and crossings at various stations. Added train stop heads, TPWS magnets, speed signs and AWS magnets missing from Harrow on Wealdstone Station. Added theatre to signal WN902 inside South Hempstead tunnels on DC line. Fixed an area of wall collision at Watford Junction to prevent players clipping underneath the world. Fixed a semaphore disc displaying the wrong aspect at Queen's Park. Fixed issue with an orange bar clipping through the sign text on platform 5. Adjusted AWS ramp setup between Hatch End and Carpenter's Park. Various localization improvements. On the Class 350, fixed an issue where the AI Class 350 trains would brake too harshly when slowing down. Fixed an issue where the tooltips for door release and reverser were not appearing during the Class 350 introduction. 1972 stock, added missing third rail sparks. Fixed an issue at Queen's Park Station where passengers would not board or exit the train. Avanti Class 390 Pendolino. AI freight layers from Southeastern High Speed will now correctly show during refreshing refurb scenario. Fixed an issue during refreshing refurb scenario where the TAS alarm didn't sound. Compartment number displayed will now correctly match the numbers displayed on the train and in the pause menu. Fixed an issue where seats in Coach F incorrectly showed a G above them. Fixed an issue where Coach D luggage rack lighting wasn't working as expected. Fixed an issue where the DMS and DMFK couplers were misaligned. Frankfurt Fulda added 2 missing 500Hz magnets at the entry to Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof. LZB distance counter will now count down to LZB end correctly. Fixed signal A329 to now correctly show a clear aspect when arriving in Haler Mehol station at platform 2. Fixed an issue with signal A728 in Wachters back not working as expected. Fixed a glowing overhead line equipment wire in the tunnel near Rodenbach. Moved hectometer board so that NBU signs are less noticeable around Schulechterturner tunnel. Fixed an issue where the signal F671 would not announce the 80 km per hour for signal U642. Fixed an issue so Kenlicht will no longer activate ZSZ on certain signals. DBBR411 Ice Tea. Fixed an issue where the player can clip through the restaurant car exterior door. DBBR114 safety system sound should now be audible and play when expected. Fixed a typo on train exterior where for the word region. Good English. DBBR146 fixed a typo in the emergency hammer for the word Missbrock. Updated door sounds to in real-life recordings and ensure they sound accurate. Fixed an issue where door audio could play itself over twice. DB423 updated door sounds to in real-life recordings and ensure they sound accurate. DB Habbins 344 updated brake physics and suspension to work as expected. Bremen Oldenburg DB463.0 fixed an issue where the CIFR alarm wasn't able to be heard in the external camera. Thank you for your patience while we've worked on delivering these fixes. Additionally, our teams are still continuing to work on optimizations to help prevent crashing and areas of FPS dropping across TSW5 routes, as well as improvements we've committed for the West Coast mainline. We're still developing and testing these, and we'll share more news once they're ready. Just a word on optimizations. People often call for more optimizations. What that really means is less graphic quality. So just bear that in mind. It's a trade-off between FPS and visual. So if you've got a beast games computer, you're going to want visual. If you're running on a PS4, apart from the fact that you really should think about upgrading and getting a PS5, or if you're on an Xbone, you really should be thinking about an X. Skip the S, go to the X. Yeah. When they get optimized, they'll be less visually pleasant. Just remember, that's what optimization means. Alright folks, enjoy yourselves, and we shall see you next time. Any questions, chuck them down below. Any other observations you'd care to make, always welcome. All views are appreciated. Alrighty, see you later.
We played a game.